What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a toy haul. Yes, a toy haul without a toy hunt. There is reasoning behind this. First reason is I was at Amazing Action Comics, which we filmed in before. You guys have seen that several times. On, was it Black Friday or Saturday? It was one of those days. And was going to film, but there was a lot of people there. It was Friday, Black Friday. They were having a 20% off Black Friday sale. So I took advantage of that, as you can see in this gigantic box that I have in my hands. Too many people to film in there, guys. That is an amazing store, but it was wall-to-wall people, and the footage would have been nothing but the back of everybody's heads. You don't want to see the back of everybody's heads, so we're just going to do a toy haul. Haven't done one of those in a while, so I figure what better time than now. So, let me give you a little bit of a teaser on what you can expect in this haul. Vintage. And one modern. One modern I got today. I'll show you. I might as well include in the haul. But mostly vintage. Vintage is kind of the way now. I haven't bought anything modern in several weeks now. I have more vintage coming. I think vintage is now kind of the way for me. So expect to see more of this. And I think I've said this before, I think a lot of collectors are going that way. So expect to see much more vintage on this channel. Expect to see less modern on this channel. There you go. Let's get to the haul. Okay, so I just said in the previous segment that I've bought no vintage in a few weeks. That's a lie, because I bought this. And no way did I pay $28 for this. This was $13 on Amazon during Black Friday. I know a lot of you guys got it. I've seen people who got like 7 or 8 of these. I'm good with one, but I did get Paz Vizsla. I heard this is a really good figure. 13 bucks, yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay buying modern Hasbro for that, but he looks really good. I've heard good things about this figure. I like that he comes with a shield and a knife, along with everything else. So we'll see. We'll see if it's a good one. I'm hoping it is for 13 bucks. So there is the first pickup. That is the only modern figure in this haul. So let's get to the rest. I'm going to put my knife away because I just opened him up. Let's get to the rest. The great thing about Amazing Action Comics is they will sell loose figures, but they'll also bundle them together. So you get like 2, 3, 4 for a really good price. And I stumbled across this right here. It's got the Episode 1 Qui-Gon and the Power of the Jedi Obi-Wan together. For some reason they threw in the freeze frame. That's weird. But yeah, both in great condition, mint figures. You can tell how much I paid for them right there. $6. That is $3 a figure. Great find right there. Very excited to have these guys, because 3 3/4 inch Star Wars. See, I consider these vintage. The way vintage goes, Google it. You can go Google vintage and figure out what it means. Okay, vintage is really anything 20 years and older. Well, these figures are both 20 years and older. So you're going to see a lot of figures here who say, no, you can't, those are modern. No, these are technically vintage now. A lot of people will say, you know, it's got to be 1977, 80, 83 Star Wars. Well, technically, these are vintage. So there's another little teaser on what else you can expect in this haul. Let's get to more of it. Okay, it's taken me a long time. I've talked about this on numerous live streams. It's taken me a long time to, you know, kind of find out who I am as a collector. Figure out, you know, what do I really want to collect? What really hits the spot for me? What is it that, you know, I love the most? I love Black Series, but now I kind of hate Black Series due to what's happened. I love Transformers, modern Transformers, but you know, we've kind of hit the majority of the G1 with those now. I also love vintage. Also love Power of the Force. And we've got a slew of them here. So let's go over it. I got all of these for $6 each. 20% off. Wound up being about $4.50 a piece at Amazing Action Comics on Friday. None of them are in great condition, but they're all coming out of the package. The Weequay. I love this figure. I think this figure is great. I know his has 5 points of articulation, but this one just does something. I had this one when I first started collecting when I was 16. I had this guy. So really that hits the spot for me now. And that's really what the collection is going to be about now. What really resonates with me. Sorry, guys, it doesn't matter if it resonates with you because you're not the one fronting the bill. So honestly, it's what am I really, really, looking for that resonates with me, that hits the right spot, the toy spot for me. And it is stuff like this. I've got to tell you, like I said, it's taken a long time for me to figure that out, but I was going through the store. Damn, I saw so much stuff that had so much nostalgia that I had to just kind of give in and do it. This one right here, one of my favorite Power of the Force figures ever. I remember paying way too much money for this figure in 1997. This is the first ever removable helmet for Darth Vader. The freeze frames, which were cool. There was like a slide of the actual film, which was awesome. And this is actually a pretty good little figure. Not bad at all. They took away the hulkishness of them and really, really look good. There's the back. You guys have all seen this. Like I said, $450. $450. I'm not paying $25 for figures anymore. We're just not doing that. We'll get to these two guys in a minute. And if you got the Vader, you got to get the Bespin Luke. One of my other absolute favorite Power of the Force figures ever is this Bespin Luke. And you can see with detachable hand. That was a big deal back in the 90s with the detachable hand. Also, the likeness. You can see the likeness is so much better than what we got early on. It's a much better likeness. Hasbro got, or I'm sorry, not Hasbro. Not Hasbro. Where's it at? Kenner. Those were the days. Got a lot better at doing these. And another just amazing figure. I love it. I love the back of it. Of course, we get the freeze frame again, and just awesome. I mean, it's just you get kind of a rush with figures like these. And also, going with that, Episode 1. Episode 1 is another line that I absolutely went crazy on back in 1999. I'm sure most of you did too. This was the Comtech. I remember being highly mad that these were $6.99 back in the day, but that was a lot of money back in 99. Here's Obi-Wan. We've got Qui-Gon, so you probably know what's coming next. There's the Comtech Reader. All the figures in Wave 1. Even the Jedi Master Points. I don't even know if they did anything with the Jedi Master Points. I had a bajillion of them, but I don't think they ever did anything with them. And there's the Obi-Wan. And then, of course, if you got Qui-Gon, you got Obi-Wan, you gotta have them all. Obviously, you can see the cards bent to hell, but who cares? We're after the figure. And again, this guy was a nightmare to find. I remember having the worst time finding him. And now we've got him for $450. Another look at the back. There it is. So, Star Wars-wise, this is the kind of stuff you can expect to see on this channel from this point forward. There may be a Black Series here and there. There may be something else. But this will be the main meat and potatoes of my Star Wars collecting from this point forward. Let's get to a couple of actual vintage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pickups. All right, one figure with Ninja Turtles. And this was one of my absolute favorite figures when I was growing up. Had him, and boy, I probably played with him one of the most out of all of them. And that is Muckman. This dude is mint. He is minty fresh. His paint is beautiful. His weapons are there. His trash can is present. And Joe Eyeball is here as well. So, I mean, I'm ecstatic to have this guy. Again, he was about $22. Maybe 21 with the 20% off at Amazing Action the other day, and just one of the best that I've seen since I've been after this guy, which has been a while. I almost bought one at Dallas Vintage, but they wanted too much, and actually this one's cleaner. This thing is phenomenal. One of my absolute favorite vintage TMNT figures ever. I love this guy. It's just something about him. I don't know what it is. It's probably the colors. The colors back in the day were just tremendous. So there he is. There's Muckman. So incredibly happy to have him. All right, we got one more, and this one is a doozy. Okay, it's too big for me to hold and show you and give you the respect it needs. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and flip it around, and I'm gonna show you what we got here. All right, guys, so there you go. This is the 1989 sewer play set from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Very happy with this pickup. Looks really good. It's in excellent condition. You can kind of see all the green and the stickers. All the stickers are actually pretty well intact. Everything is really, really done well on this. There are a couple of little pieces missing. I know up there we're missing like the little spike ball thing, and then up here on the elevator we're missing a couple of side panels there. But other than that, it's pretty well complete. Other than that, and in really great condition. Whoever had this before me did an excellent job of taking care of it, and I'm very, very pleased on this purchase. I think it's just an incredible piece. Definitely a grail item for me, and you know, I can't say enough about it. As you can see, the telephone wires too, all there. And man, to get this for about $70 in this condition is really something else, and I'm very happy to have it. Definitely a grail item, like I said before. The next grail item for me, I've got a lot of grail items anymore, is going to be the Technodrome, which we will work on. Give you a little bit side shot there. Unfortunately, I was messing around with a little bit, and this part did break off, so I'm going to have to do something about that. It was extremely fragile, but we'll fix that somehow, get some super glue or something. So, Technodrome's next, but there it is. The big piece of the haul, there is the sewer playset. All right, guys, there it is. There is the haul. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed all the pieces I showed you. And I got to tell you, it feels good to be buying some vintage, getting some stuff back from when I first started collecting, and in my childhood too. So I'm really happy about that. Definitely, that is the focus going forward. So I hope you guys are cool with that. Hope you're enjoying the ride with that, because you're going to see less modern pickups on this channel. And that's just me being honest with you on the direction of the channel. So there you go. If you did like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe. I will see you guys on the next one. Later.